Hey, what's up, Michigan? Welcome back to another segment that we call the State Champs Rankings. So this is where we identify the top 25 teams in the state. I'm Lauren Plant. This is Scott Bernstein. He handles our rankings for us each and every week, talking about the top 25 teams in the state. It's pretty rare when we get a situation like we have right now in the OAA Red. And while others may not be purporting this as a top 10, we've got two in our top 10.
Well, we had three earlier in the year with West Bloomfield, Lake Orion, and Clarkston. West Bloomfield has not had the best start, so now we're down to two. Catholic League Central has two in De La Salle and Detroit Catholic Central. But we're going to talk about the OA Red right now. When you're talking about the Red in 2024, you got to talk about first, in my opinion, Lake Orion, second, Clarkston, and then coming from behind and really overachieving, at least in terms of preseason rankings, Rochester Adams, who broke into the top 25 last week. But, Clarkston, they're at number 8. They are just, Justin Pinter has been there now. This is his third year. He is demonstrating that his teams are the picture of being resolute, having resolve. When the deck's stacked against you, when your backs are against the wall, these guys come out fighting and clawing. And it's no different this year. There was a lot of question marks coming into this season. They lost their quarterback in July. Brady Collins went over to UDJ. And Alex Wishenko has gone from, in a matter of about 6 weeks, went from the JV starter to the varsity starter to a top 10 team, a catalyst, somebody who is part of that engine. Is only a sophomore, looks outstanding. The Bash brothers, Griffin and Lucas Bowman, doing their thing on both sides of the ball. And, Brady Beck is a guy that is super underrated at the wide receiver position. He is bringing the fire. When we're talking about Lake Orion, this was a team that was a top 10 team last year. There was a lot of expectations for this team to go make a run to Ford Field. Lost a lot to graduation. There were a lot of people that were writing them off, at least as a state championship contender. I'm still on board with the Chris Bell Express here, and a lot of it has to do with senior quarterback Tristan T.R. Hill. Tristan is, the best RPO quarterback, in my opinion, in Metro Detroit. He's a 3-year starter. He checks every box. He's the straw that stirs the drink, and is just so dangerous. They got a great offensive line, a great secondary, really good receivers. Last week, Hill went down with a shoulder injury, had to miss most of the game. I'm told that he's going to be okay, that he's not going to miss significant time. Junior backup Brody Thompson came in. Offense didn't miss a beat. He looked outstanding. They went on to win 32-0 against Troy. So the OA Red is just really, really strong this year. It's always strong, but I think most years you might have a week or 2 weeks where you're going to get a little break. This year it's just a gauntlet. It's as tough as it's been in a long time, and that's great to see.
Speaking of strong, what's a team that might be just on the outside of the top 25 looking in, making a play?
Pontiac Notre Dame Prep, another team that last year had a lot of expectations, a 4-year starting quarterback. There were some question marks about who were going to kind of fill those big playmaking roles. Out of the gate, 3-0, big wins against Lumen Christi, and then last week they just obliterated Grand Rapids Catholic Central. Billy Collins, their senior running back, is explosive. Tough between the tackles, and he's got some breakaway speed when you get him into space. So look at Team Fox, NDP, the Fighting Irish. Look for them to possibly make it in next week into the top 25.
And you can look for his updates every Monday at statechampsnetwork.com. Just go to the homepage and click on the features category to look up this week's top 25 rankings.